You won't believe what just went down in Harlem. 50 Cent has finally gone all in, revealing secrets about Fabolous that nobody saw coming, and this time, Jay-Z's involvement adds a whole new twist. Streets are talking, fans are shocked, and the drama is escalating faster than ever. From backroom deals to hidden feuds, 50 Cent is pulling back the curtain, exposing moves Fabolous tried to keep under wraps. But it's not just him. Jay-Z weighs in, dropping insight that could completely shift the balance of power in the rap game. Harlem streets are buzzing, and social media is exploding with reactions. Every clip, every freestyle, every shady comment is being dissected, and the truth? It's juicier than anyone imagined. In this video, we break down the real reasons behind the tension, the secret alliances, and the shocking moments that have been fueling this feud for months. You'll see how old rivalries, business moves, and even loyalty tests are playing out in real time, and how 50 Cent and Jay-Z are strategically exposing Fabolous like never before. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know things only insiders and Harlem streets know. Secrets, reactions, and shocking reveals, all in one video. Don't blink, because this story is far from over, and every moment counts. The tension in Harlem had been simmering for months, but now it was about to boil over. As 50 Cent stepped up to expose Fabolous moves, the streets went wild. This wasn't just another rap beef. This was a strategic takedown with Jay-Z in the mix, and everyone knew it could shift the balance of power in the industry. People in Harlem had been watching every clip, every post, every freestyle, and the reactions were immediate and intense. Rumors spread that Fabolous had been quietly making moves behind the scenes, trying to solidify influence while keeping a low profile. But 50 Cent wasn't letting anything slide. The story starts with a series of events most casual fans never knew about. Fabolous had allegedly attempted to sway key figures in the Harlem rap scene, trying to build alliances that would give him leverage over his rivals. Sources close to 50 Cent told us that these maneuvers were noticed early on, but it took months for him to gather enough evidence to make a public call-out. This is where the involvement of Jay-Z added a shocking twist. Insider information revealed that Jay-Z, who had historically kept a neutral stance in Harlem beefs, had stepped in to give strategic advice to 50 Cent. The goal wasn't just exposing Fabolous, it was about showing who truly holds power in Harlem streets and studios. The release of 50 Cent's clips and comments hit social media like a lightning bolt. Fans dissected every word, trying to figure out the hidden messages and implications. Some noticed subtle digs about Fabolous freestyle abilities, while others speculated about long-standing business disputes. The reactions were mixed. Some applauded 50 Cent for finally bringing the truth to light, while others criticized the move as unnecessary drama. But the reality is, this feud isn't just about pride. It's about control, influence, and reputation in the heart of Harlem. Jay-Z's involvement added layers of intrigue. Sources claim he had private meetings with 50 Cent to discuss the timing of the exposure. This wasn't a spontaneous reaction. It was calculated. Jay-Z's advice, according to insiders, revolved around leveraging the public's curiosity, creating suspense, and ensuring that the streets would fully react to every revelation. That's exactly what happened. Clips of the interactions between 50 Cent and Jay-Z began circulating online, and viewers couldn't get enough. The combination of two heavyweight figures in the game made this story feel epic, legendary even, and it sent waves throughout the hip-hop community. Meanwhile, Fabolous wasn't silent. Rumors surfaced that he had been preparing a counter-strategy, lining up his own allies and making plans for a public response. Some insiders suggested that Papoose and Mano had been contacted to weigh in on his side, potentially escalating the Harlem feud even further. Social media began buzzing with speculation about what Fabolous' next move would be, and everyone agreed on one thing: the stakes had never been higher. The streets themselves played a role in shaping the story. Interviews and reactions from Harlem residents revealed that many felt caught in the middle of an ongoing saga that went far beyond music. It was about loyalty, respect, and the unspoken rules of the streets. People analyzed every handshake, every look, and every subtle comment from all parties involved. Some said 50 Cent's moves were a wake-up call for the entire Harlem rap community, a demonstration that power and influence are never static, and that history remembers who takes a stand when it matters most. Back in the studio, 50 Cent reportedly spent hours curating clips, messages, and statements to ensure the public got the full picture. Every video he shared was purposeful, designed to highlight the exact areas where Fabolous had allegedly misstepped. Sources close to Jay-Z confirmed that his advice helped 50 Cent maximize impact without crossing legal lines or creating unnecessary backlash. The plan was simple but powerful: expose, inform, and provoke Harlem streets to react organically. And that's exactly what unfolded. By now, the feud had drawn attention not just locally, but nationally. Major hip-hop blogs, podcasts, and social media influencers picked up the story, dissecting each video and message from 50 Cent. Fans debated endlessly. Was this a smart move or a dangerous escalation? Some pointed out that 50 Cent's strategy was flawless, timing each reveal for maximum attention. Others argued that involving Jay-Z could complicate things, introducing outside influence into a Harlem-centered feud. Regardless, everyone agreed on one point: this story was far from over. Even within Fabolous camp, tensions were high. Sources claimed that he had begun reassessing his alliances, realizing that 50 Cent wasn't just reacting, he was planning a long-term strategy to assert dominance. The addition of Jay-Z's guidance changed everything. What had seemed like a typical Harlem beef had now become a calculated power play, with streets, fans, and industry insiders watching every move. And then came the leaked snippets, moments where 50 Cent openly called out Fabolous crew, hinting at past betrayals and secret deals. Clips went viral immediately. Harlem reacted with shock, anger, and excitement. Some praised the transparency, while others wondered if things were getting too personal. That's the nature of a feud at this level. It's no longer about music, it's about legacy. One thing is clear: 50 Cent's exposure, combined with Jay-Z's advice, has created a narrative that Harlem can't ignore. Fans are on edge, awaiting Fabolous' response, and social media is buzzing nonstop. The streets are alive with conversation, analysis, and anticipation. This isn't just beef, it's a chess game, and every move counts. And trust me, in the next part, we'll break down the hidden meetings, secret plans, and behind-the-scenes chaos that Harlem hasn't seen yet, the moves that could change the entire outcome of this legendary feud. As the streets of Harlem buzzed nonstop over 50 Cent and Jay-Z's revelations, the tension surrounding Fabolous grew more intense. The exposure, the insider secrets, the viral clips, but now the real fallout begins. Fans and insiders alike were eager to see how Fabolous would respond, and whether his crew could counteract the damage that had been done. Sources say that behind closed doors, Fabolous was furious and strategic. This wasn't just a casual diss anymore. It had become a full-scale challenge to his reputation, his alliances, and his grip on Harlem's rap hierarchy. The streets noticed the first signs immediately. Key figures in Harlem, who had previously stayed neutral, began taking sides, some leaning subtly toward 50 Cent after seeing the evidence he shared. Meanwhile, social media exploded with reactions from fans dissecting every clip, every hint, and every insider comment. Memes, posts, and debates fueled the drama, making it impossible for anyone to ignore the tension. Everyone knew this feud wasn't just about ego, it was about street respect, music influence, and legacy. Insider sources reported that Fabolous held secret meetings with allies to plan a response. Papoose and Mano were reportedly involved, along with some lesser-known Harlem figures who had been quietly supporting Fabolous' side for years. The goal was clear: counter the narrative, reclaim credibility, and show that Fabolous wasn't someone to be exposed without consequences. But the challenge was significant. 50 Cent had strategically timed his moves, and Jay-Z's advice had amplified the impact. Every clip, every message, every reveal had been calculated to dominate the conversation and keep Harlem talking. Meanwhile, 50 Cent wasn't sitting idle. Sources close to him confirmed that he was preparing follow-up clips, teasing more hidden truths about Fabolous maneuvers. But these weren't just casual callouts. He had dug deep into past incidents, freestyle performances, and business dealings to create a narrative that not only revealed secrets, but also questioned Fabolous' loyalty and credibility. This is why Harlem reacted so strongly. The exposure wasn't superficial. It was layered, detailed, and backed by evidence that fans and insiders could analyze. The drama escalated further when some leaked behind-the-scenes footage surfaced online. Clips appeared showing Fabolous crew reacting to 50 Cent's posts in real time. Some were calm, others visibly frustrated, and a few seemed ready to retaliate. The streets interpreted these reactions as signals of what was coming next. Harlem forums, social media comment sections, and YouTube chats lit up with speculation. Would this turn into a public diss track war? Would it escalate beyond social media? Or was this the moment when Fabolous would finally reclaim control? One of the most shocking revelations came from a trusted source within Harlem's music community, who hinted that some of Fabolous' old allies were reconsidering their support. The exposure by 50 Cent, paired with Jay-Z's subtle influence, had shaken confidence in his team. The streets noticed it immediately. In conversations on Harlem corners and local studios, people were whispering that Fabolous had never faced such a coordinated public challenge. The combination of social media, insider leaks, and legendary voices like Jay-Z had created a pressure cooker environment. The tension wasn't just strategic, it was personal. Fabolous' credibility in Harlem had been built over years, and 50 Cent's revelations directly challenged that foundation. Clips highlighting alleged missteps, secret business negotiations, and hidden rivalries painted a picture that fans couldn't ignore. Every Harlem resident watching knew the implications. This wasn't a simple rap beef. It was a full-scale evaluation of influence and street respect, and every move Fabolous made now would be scrutinized. Meanwhile, Jay-Z's involvement continued to intrigue fans. Sources revealed that he wasn't just advising 50 Cent. He was also subtly influencing the timing and content of each reveal to maximize impact. His goal, according to insiders, was to ensure that the streets, social media, and industry figures all reacted organically, creating a wave of conversation that would cement 50 Cent's position as the dominant voice in this feud. Fans speculated endlessly about what Jay-Z's motivations were, whether he was genuinely supporting 50 Cent or simply observing how power dynamics in Harlem were shifting. By this point, Fabolous' response strategy was becoming clearer, at least in part. Some sources suggest he planned an epic freestyle session that would target 50 Cent directly, while simultaneously defending his past moves. The challenge was huge. 50 Cent had already preemptively undermined key points of his defense by releasing clips that exposed private dealings and questionable alliances. Harlem, as always, was ready to judge every bar, every word, and every reaction. Street reactions painted an even more vivid picture. Some Harlem residents praised 50 Cent's courage to expose the truth, saying it was long overdue. Others were concerned that involving Jay-Z would escalate the feud beyond control, making it more about influence and power than music. Either way, one thing was certain. The entire Harlem rap community was watching, analyzing, and waiting for the next move. The drama took another turn when reports surfaced that some outside figures, including well-known producers and collaborators, were quietly reaching out to both sides. Their goal? To mediate, influence, or even profit from the chaos. This added another layer to the feud. It wasn't just about the artists. It was about the larger Harlem music ecosystem. Who controlled who would rise, and who would fall became the central narrative. And while the feud escalated online and in the streets, the music itself was taking hits too. Social media posts and snippets of freestyles were being analyzed, dissected, and debated. Fans argued about every line, every punch, and every subtle jab. The tension wasn't just in the videos. It was in the air. Harlem was alive with conversation, speculation, and anticipation. The stage is set for the ultimate confrontation. Fabolous is preparing his move. 50 Cent is ready with follow-ups, and Jay-Z's influence looms over every decision. Harlem is watching. The streets are reacting, and fans everywhere are glued to the unfolding drama. One thing is clear. This feud isn't ending anytime soon, And the next chapter promises even more explosive revelations, shocking reactions, and insider secrets that will leave everyone talking. The streets of Harlem were electric. By now, the entire city was watching, waiting for Fabolous' move and 50 Cent's next counter. Leaked clips and insider chaos, but the climax was now unfolding. The tension had reached an almost unbearable level, and Harlem's residents could feel that this wasn't just another rap feud. It was a test of loyalty, credibility, and influence. Fabolous finally made his move. Sources close to him revealed that he had recorded a freestyle diss aimed directly at 50 Cent, cleverly referencing past disputes, hidden alliances, and even subtle digs at Jay-Z's advisory role. The goal is clear: retake control of the narrative and prove that he wasn't someone to be publicly exposed without retaliation. Clips of this freestyle immediately hit social media, and Harlem exploded. Fans debated every bar, analyzing the references and dissecting hidden meanings. But 50 Cent had anticipated this. Insider sources claim he had already prepared a multi-layered response, combining video clips, commentary, and strategic social media posts. Each reveal not only countered Fabolous claims, but also exposed deeper truths about his business dealings and past betrayals. The streets noticed immediately. It wasn't just a feud anymore. It was a full-scale Harlem chess game, where each move had consequences and every reaction was scrutinized. Jay-Z's subtle influence was still at play. Sources revealed that he had advised 50 Cent to pace the exposure, creating suspense while making sure Harlem would fully digest every piece of evidence before moving on to the next. The result? Social media was ablaze. Streets were talking nonstop, and everyone felt like they were watching history unfold in real time. Every studio, corner, and cafe in Harlem had conversations revolving around the feud, with opinions flying from one side to the other. Meanwhile, the personal element intensified. Fabolous allies, including Papoose and Mano, were visibly divided on strategy. Some urged calm, fearing that escalating the feud publicly could damage reputations permanently. Others wanted retaliation, planning public appearances and freestyle sessions that could counter 50 Cent's influence. Sources revealed tension-filled meetings where arguments erupted over the best way to handle the exposure, further feeding the drama. Harlem fans caught wind of these discussions through snippets and insider leaks, which only made the feud feel more real, raw, and immediate. Street-level reactions were as intense as online speculation. Some praised 50 Cent for holding his ground, calling him the Harlem King of Strategy, while others questioned whether Fabolous could recover from the public exposure. Every move became a point of discussion. A nod, a handshake, or a video post could be interpreted as a victory or a weakness. The streets were alive, tracking every moment, every response, and every subtle message. The drama reached another shocking layer when insiders revealed that hidden business ties and past collaborations between some Harlem producers, managers, and artists had influenced the feud behind the scenes. It wasn't just about Fabolous and 50 Cent anymore. The entire ecosystem of Harlem hip-hop was being reevaluated. This made the narrative richer and more complex, giving fans new angles to debate and dissect. As videos and freestyles flew back and forth, Harlem residents reported that tension on the streets was palpable. Conversations in local studios, cafes, and social spots reflected the gravity of the situation. People discussed not just the music but the underlying power dynamics, loyalties, and influence struggles. Everyone seemed to have a theory about what this feud meant for the future of Harlem rap, and speculation ran wild about who would emerge on top. Fabolous freestyles showcased his lyrical skills, but 50 Cent's response strategy, aided by Jay-Z's advice, was methodical and surgical. The streets noticed the difference. While Fabolous reacted, 50 Cent controlled the pace, the timing, and the narrative. Every Harlem resident watching understood that this was a masterclass in influence and strategic exposure, and the drama had reached legendary proportions. The final escalation came when 50 Cent released a series of hard-hitting clips exposing behind-the-scenes moves and secret alliances that had gone unnoticed by most fans. These clips weren't just reactive, they were proof-driven, highlighting evidence that questioned Fabolous decisions and alliances. Harlem's reactions were instant. Street corners, social media, and even podcasts erupted with debates, analysis, and heated arguments. The consensus was clear. This feud had transcended music and entered the realm of Harlem history. At the same time, Fabolous tried to regain ground. Behind the scenes, he worked tirelessly with allies to craft freestyles, interviews, and social media posts. Yet, 50 Cent's meticulous planning kept Harlem focused on his narrative. Every move by Fabolous was scrutinized, and the pressure was mounting. Sources confirmed that even within Fabolous' team, doubts and internal debates were intensifying, a rare moment of vulnerability in Harlem's rap hierarchy. As the final moments of the feud played out in Harlem streets and online, it became evident that this wasn't just about who had the better bars or the flashier clips. It was about legacy, loyalty, and strategic dominance. 50 Cent's exposure, Jay-Z's guidance, and Harlem's relentless scrutiny had created a scenario where Fabolous had to navigate a complex maze of reputation, street respect, and fan perception. By the end of this saga, Harlem witnessed a dramatic and unforgettable series of events. While some viewed it as a classic rap beef, insiders knew it was much more than that, a strategic, calculated battle for influence in the heart of Harlem. Every video, every post, and every freestyle had been a piece of a larger puzzle, and the streets had responded in kind. Harlem fans were still debating who won, who lost, and what this meant for the future of local hip-hop. And now, as the dust settles, one thing is clear. This feud will be remembered for years to come, not just for the bars and diss tracks, but for the strategic moves, insider drama, and sheer intensity that made it a defining moment in Harlem rap history. Yo, Harlem and hip-hop fans, this saga isn't over yet. You just witnessed the explosive showdown between 50 Cent and Fabolous, with secrets, hidden feuds, and behind-the-scenes chaos finally coming to light. But now we want to hear from you. Who really had the upper hand in this battle? Did 50 Cent's calculated exposure dominate? Or did Fabolous hold his own with those fiery freestyles? Drop your opinions in the comments, because Harlem and the entire hip-hop world want to know where you stand. If you're serious about keeping up with every twist in this drama, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Trust us, you don't want to miss the next wave of reveals, diss tracks, and insider leaks that are about to shake Harlem streets. Share this video with your friends and crew to see who they think is winning this battle. And hey, we're not stopping here. Comment below what you want to see next. More reactions, breakdowns, or deep dives into the secret alliances behind these rap battles. Your voice matters, and the streets are listening. Remember, Harlem rap isn't just music. It's influence, loyalty, and strategy. Stay tuned, stay engaged, and let the debate continue. Hit like, subscribe, and join the conversation, because this feud is bigger than bars, bigger than freestyles, and it's only getting started. Don't miss a single moment.